Hello everyone, welcome to History and Culture. The life of the Peking opera diva Meng Xiaodong, known as the Empress of Winter, has always been shrouded in mystery. Different sources and records provide varying accounts of her background and birth. In the biography of Yuesheng written by Wang Cixi, it is mentioned that Meng Xiaodong once revealed her family background to her mentor, Yuesheng. Originally, her surname was Dong, and her given name was Ruolin. She hailed from Dongjia Lane in Hankou, and had 5 sisters. Her family lived near the Manchun Tea Garden. In the early years of the Republic of China, Meng Hongfang and others performed at the Manchun Tea Garden in Hankou. Meng Hongfang stayed at the Dong family home and developed a close relationship with them, especially with the youngest daughter, Ruolin. He often took Ruolin backstage to watch performances. And a few months later, when Meng's troupe left Hankou, Ruolin's parents decided to have her take Meng Hongxuan as her adoptive father and join the troupe to learn opera, marking the beginning of her career in the arts. At first, the Meng troupe called her Little Dong, but after arriving in Shanghai, Meng Hongxuan invited the famous Laosheng opera teacher Yuesheng to teach Ruolin. At the age of 15, Ruolin changed her surname to Meng. The girl once known as Little Dong then took on the name Meng Xiaodong. Later, Meng Xiaodong returned to Hankou to perform and even searched for her biological parents in Xiaokou. However, many years had passed, and circumstances had changed. So she was unable to reunite with them before her death. However, Ding Bingji, in his writings, presents a different account. He states that Meng Xiaodong's ancestral roots were in Shandong, and that she was born in Shanghai. This is in stark contrast to the account in Yuesheng's biography, adding more mystery to Meng Xiaodong's origins. Additionally, many old-fashioned people often say that Meng Xiaodong's life was full of hardships, with her destiny seeming rather unfortunate. All of this, they believe, is connected to the time of her birth. Meng Xiaodong was born on December 9, 1907, the 16th day of the 11th lunar month, which fell in the year of the Ding Wei sheep in the lunar calendar. In traditional beliefs, many people superstitiously thought that women born in the year of the sheep, especially in winter, had an unfortunate fate. Meng Xiaodong may have been influenced by this belief and later claimed to have been born in 1908 to avoid the bad omen associated with her true birth year. Although her birth seemed to carry some bad omens, her talent was undeniable. She was naturally beautiful, poised, with a clear and powerful voice, free from the usual feminine delicacy. In the world of opera, she was one of those naturally gifted individuals. By the age of 14 or 15, she was already shining on the stages of Shanghai, effortlessly winning the applause of the audience and gaining fame. It was during this period that Yao Yulan, who later became the 4th wife of Du Yuesheng, and her daughters saw Meng Xiaodong's performances in Zhanhuang Pao and Xiaoyao Jin and were greatly impressed. They became acquainted, and Meng Xiaodong and Yao Yulan quickly formed a close friendship, becoming sworn sisters. Their bond was legendary in the turbulent Shanghai of the Republic era, and their friendship became a testament to the times. The relationship between the two Liyuan women remained deep throughout their lives. Despite their many ups and downs, they supported each other through the storms of life, sharing moments of joy and solace, but mostly enduring the hardships of that chaotic era. At the time when Meng Xiaodong rose to fame, Du Yuesheng was still an inconspicuous figure within the Green Gang. It is said that Du Yuesheng secretly developed a crush on Meng Xiaodong. No one could have predicted that, not long after, Du Yuesheng would rise rapidly to become the leader of Shanghai's underworld. And Meng Xiaodong could never have imagined that this man would become the stable and secure part of her life. In the 1920s and 1930s, Beijing was a sanctuary for performers. In pursuit of further artistic development, Meng Xiaodong resolutely headed north at the age of 18, seeking the new world that lay in her heart. When Meng Xiaodong first arrived in the north, she was in her youthful prime, already a rising star known for her intelligence, quick wit, and exceptional talent. She made her debut with a performance of Si Lang Tan Mu, The Fourth Brother Visits His Mother, which quickly became a sensation in Beijing's Shijingshan area, making her one of the most popular young actors in the city. At the time, Mei Lanfang, the king of Peking opera, in Beijing, was also active in the capital. The two were often paired for collaborations, and rumors even spread that they would perform together in Yulong Shifeng, the dragon plays with the phoenix. This performance truly caused a stir in the opera world. Through this collaboration, Mei Lanfang and Meng Xiaodong formed a bond, becoming a legendary pair of Golden Boy and Jade Girl. Admired by many, Meng Xiaodong was known for her aloofness. But she had deep feelings for Mei Lanfang and was willing to shut herself off from the world to be his woman. However, Mei Lanfang's attitude toward her was somewhat hypocritical and weak. He had promised her that he would balance his relationships with both her and Fu Zhifang, ensuring that both women would be treated equally. Yet, after Meng Xiaodong married into the Mei family, she realized that her position there was even lower than that of a concubine. This disappointment and emotional knot seemed to have set the stage for the tumultuous relationship between them. When their relationship grew tense and conflicts began to arise, a man, the son of a high-ranking official, who was infatuated with Meng Xiaodong, suddenly barged into the Mei household, leading to a bloody incident that shocked Beijing. Mei Lanfang's close friend, Zhang He, was killed in the chaos. If Mei Lanfang had not managed to escape and alerted the police in time, the consequences could have been unimaginable. This scandalous event became the catalyst for their eventual divorce. When they separated, Meng Xiaodong famously said, "From now on, I will either stop performing opera, or if I perform again, it will be no worse than your performances. I will either not marry, or if I do, I will never marry someone worse than you." At the time, especially for a celebrated and famous opera actress like Meng Xiaodong, divorce was an extremely difficult and disadvantageous decision. Not only did she face an uphill battle for fairness, but she also had to contend with the public's gossip and rumors. Later, Du Yuesheng's son, Du Weishan, mentioned in his oral history, as far as he knew, after Meng Xiaodong's divorce from Mei Lanfang, Mei's wife, Fu Zhifang, possibly reached an agreement with Meng Xiaodong, asking her not to continue performing opera in Beijing to avoid any further involvement between Meng and Mei, or even a reconciliation. Upon hearing this, Yao Yulan, Du Yuesheng's fourth wife, felt that Meng Xiaodong's treatment was deeply unfair. So she invited her to Shanghai and had Du Yuesheng intervene to resolve the matter. It is said that although Du Yuesheng and Mei Lanfang had a close relationship, he still helped Meng Xiaodong. He pressured Mei Lanfang into giving her a settlement of 40,000 yuan and a house. However, the impact of Mei and Meng's divorce was undoubtedly a heavy blow to Meng Xiaodong. She left Beijing and went to Tianjin, where she stayed with a royal family of the Zhan clan, living a life of simplicity, practicing vegetarianism, and meditating. It seemed that during this period, her soul found some comfort. Later, Meng Xiaodong returned to Beijing, where she became a lay Buddhist practitioner under the guidance of Master Liang Yuan, the abbot of the renowned Xianhua Temple. She underwent the Three Jewels ceremony and formally took refuge in Buddhism. From this period and through her subsequent actions, we can see Meng Xiaodong's unique character. She was often called the Pride of Mei in the harsh winters of the Republic era, a woman who stood apart from the world. At that time, many wealthy and influential men in Beijing pursued her. But her aloofness and independence made her indifferent to all of them, even refusing to engage with them. After overcoming the shadow of her failed marriage, Meng Xiaodong experienced a complete transformation, evolving from an actress into a true master of her craft. She not only studied opera under Yu Shuyan, dedicating herself to perfecting her art, but also took care of her ailing mentor during his final days, eventually seeing him off. She was dubbed the Empress of Winter, a title that not only affirmed her remarkable accomplishments in opera but also expressed admiration for her unique character and resilience. It is worth mentioning that there are various opinions about the relationship between Meng Xiaodong and Du Yuesheng. One theory suggests that Du Yuesheng took advantage of the opportunity to have Meng Xiaodong stay at the Du residence and forcibly took advantage of her, with Yao Yunlan acting as an accomplice. In truth, this theory is highly malicious. The relationship between Meng Xiaodong and Du Yuesheng developed naturally, a result of circumstances, rather than through force. Du Yuesheng always treated Meng Xiaodong sincerely and never coerced her. After her divorce, Meng Xiaodong gradually developed deep affection for Du Yuesheng. Another version claims that Meng Xiaodong and Du Yuesheng were together out of necessity, and that the so-called true love didn't exist. This theory also doesn't hold water. Meng Xiaodong had an innate aristocratic demeanor and preferred interacting with old-school individuals, such as nobles, Manchu bannermen, and high-ranking court eunuchs. Although she may have looked down on Du Yuesheng's background in the underworld, she deeply admired and was fond of his gentlemanly demeanor. When Du Yuesheng celebrated his 60th birthday, Meng Xiaodong performed her farewell aria for him, which clearly demonstrated her deep affection for him. Despite this, Meng Xiaodong's life was still marked by a certain loneliness and sorrow, reminiscent of the saying, "The turbulent times do not wait for the beauty." In her youth, she once had her fortune told, and the fortune teller predicted that she would never be able to buy property under her own name. Meng Xiaodong firmly believed in this prophecy, and throughout her life, she never purchased property using her own name. After Du Yuesheng passed away, she lived in Hong Kong for a while before moving to Taiwan, where she rented a small house in Dongmen district and lived there until her death. In a sense, she never truly had a home of her own. Some historical records state that Meng Xiaodong's later years in Taiwan were very simple. She rarely went out and spent her days waiting for Yao Yunlan to visit with her children, chatting, playing cards, and watching TV. Although her life was plain, it seemed to offer a different kind of satisfaction. Some might view this as a beauty in her twilight years, but for Meng Xiaodong, it seemed to be a chosen lifestyle, marked by independence and composure. Despite her modest means, Meng Xiaodong remained a woman of deep affection and loyalty. While in Hong Kong, when her mentor Yu Shuyan's friend Sun Yangnong fell into difficult circumstances, Meng Xiaodong proposed they write a book titled Talks on Yu Shuyan. Once the book was completed, she did not put her name on it. Though the book became highly popular and sold widely, Meng Xiaodong did not earn a penny from it. She gave all the book's royalties, amounting to hundreds of thousands of yuan, to Sun Yangnong, keeping nothing for herself. Meng Xiaodong never had any biological children. On May 26, 1977, at 11:50 p.m., she passed away from complications of emphysema and heart disease, at the age of 70. After her death, Du Yuesheng's two sons attended her funeral. She chose not to be buried with Du Yuesheng, but instead, she was laid to rest in a Buddhist cemetery that she had carefully selected during her lifetime. Her tombstone was personally inscribed by the renowned painter Zhang He, with the inscription, "The tomb of Madame Du, Meng Tai." The tomb is surrounded by several osmanthus trees, whose fragrance lingers in the air. This is the History and Culture channel. Liking and subscribing are the greatest help and support to us. Thank you everyone and see you in the next time.